Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin here from Starfresh Personal Training, and today's video is for your night or your shift workers or your really busy people. And one of the biggest questions I get is how on earth do you kind of plan your workouts around your shift schedule? Create, whether you work late or nights or earlys or whatever it is, you can use this little principle to find out how you do it. And I've actually used this with one of my clients before, and she was convinced that she had zero time to work out. And when we broke it down, we actually realized she had, over the course of a week, 40 hours to work out, but she just in her mind believed that she was too busy. I'm going to go through that with you now. I'll map it up on my little whiteboard. And you can apply exactly the same strategy to finding places to work out for yourself. Now, this is only going to work if you really want to do it. If you don't want to work out, or if it's just like, oh, it's a nice thing to have, then it isn't going to work. You need to have a reason why you want to work out in the first place, and you need to sit down and plan this stuff out. Because if you just leave it to chance and you wake up in the morning and you decide, oh, I want to go and work out, and you've literally don't really feel like going, it's just not going to work. So what you need to do is really map it out, make an appointment with yourself like you would with a personal trainer or a doctor or a dentist, and stick to that schedule. Really guard it, make it your priority, because if you want to lose weight, get fit, get healthy, and all those things are super important, certainly when you work in shifts, certainly when you're a busy person, because it helps you de-stress. It helps when you de-stress and you lose weight, you feel better about yourself and you're a little bit more prepared to tackle the day. So this is going to be really, really helpful for you. But you do need to have a reason why you want to do it in the first place. Okay, so I hope you can see this. I've numbered the board, or dated the board, Sunday to Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And for me, as a shift worker, I do 6 on, 4 off, okay? So I'm going to just chuck this in there, and I'll show you how you kind of work it out through the week. Okay, this can work for a 12-hour shift pattern. It can work for, I used to work 7 nights on the trot. It works for that. There's millions of different shift patterns out there, but this same principle absolutely applies. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look along the board and go, well, what days am I working this week? So let's just say I'm an early, my 2-2-2 starts on a Sunday, so it's 2 earlys, 2 lates, 2 nights. And I got my day off, right? So what I'm going to do now is that so this is going to be, I don't know, let's just start at 7 a.m. Okay, you can see that, yeah. And yeah, okay, whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. So 7 a.m. I've got before and after, okay? So I'll just say, well, I usually get up and train in the morning before I start work. So I'm going to block that off just there. So this is a bit of time for these next 2 early shifts that I can work out. Then you're going to block up your 7 till 5. So I finish work at 5 p.m. and this is going to be my sort of work time, if you like. So obviously what I do right now, I can't actually work out in work like I used to. So essentially my 10 hours at work is blocked off. So I'm prepared to get up a little bit earlier, and I train in the morning, as you know in the last video I did. So I get up at 4:20 and I work out. So I'm going to just basically put in some times, or just block big blocks out to work out in. So let's just say I'm usually an early night kind of guy, so I go to bed about 9 o'clock normally. So I'm going to put 9 p.m. right there. Therefore, I've got between 5 and 9 p.m. to work out, potentially. This could be my my workout time there at the evening, or it can be before, so let's just say 5 a.m. to 7. So if you look at that now on a whole, on that early shift day, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 hours to work out. Okay, so I got 6 hours of free time on my early shift to work out. Do you think you can squeeze in a 45-minute workout in the 6-hour period? I probably reckon you can. Okay, it doesn't matter. You just need to block it in. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this for your early shift or your shift, and go, right, where can I dedicate some time to work out? Like I said, mine is this is here for me. I'll get up early, I dedicate, that is my workout time. Always before work is my workout time. Done. So in the evening then I can spend some time with my family, I can do stuff for the next day, or whatever it is I need to do, I can do it there, okay? So let's just say for my my late shift, so my late shift then starts at 2 p.m, finishes at 10 p.m. So again, I'm not going to be able to work out in that space of time. I could work out after work, but I don't, okay? I really want. Some people do, it's all good. So let's just say between 10 and midnight, you got a little bit of time at the bottom there, so you got 2 hours at the bottom. So 10 and midnight, if you want to work out after work. 2 hours I got spare there. And again, in the morning, depends on the time I get up, I will always have an 8-hour sleep period. So that's really important. So if I go about 9 till 5, so 5 a.m, let's just say I get up, or 6 a.m. I get up, let's just say I start work at 2, so let's just call it 6 a.m. So I got them between 6 and 2, which is about 8 hours, okay? So I got 8 hours in the morning to exercise, and I could work out to the top, that's 2. So I got now 10 hours, okay, of time that I can work out. Absolutely, I got stuff to do. It may well mean that I got to take my little boy to school, so therefore I won't be able to get to the gym till 9:15, but I've still got that big bulk of the morning to work out. So therefore, I'll just, depending on how busy my day is, or my morning is, and what I got to do, chores, I'll figure, right, I'm going to schedule out between, and I do this before work as usual, so it'll be between 1 p.m. And 2 p.m. is usually my workout time, so I'll block this off, put it in my calendar, whatever, do the same the next day. Bump, 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 bump. So all of a sudden now, there's 4 days that I can work out, already done it, okay? I usually work out 5 days a week. Now I'm going to come into my night shift, okay? So let's just say, so my first kind of night shift is a little bit different, where I get up at a similar sort of time, 6 o'clock. I go back to bed at 11, and then 4 p.m. I'm sleeping. So I'll tick this off, so this is going to be sleep time. But I've still got between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5 hours to work out. And then I start work at 9 p.m. So then I get up at say 4 p.m. and then 9, that's 5 hours there. So again, I've got 9 hours of time that I can work out, okay? So no matter how busy you are, you're going to say you're busy, you've absolutely got time. So I could block out, I could get up in the morning and go to the gym there if I wanted to. I generally train before work because it kind of sets my working day up. So that's how I do it. So I plan it, and all of a sudden I've got 5 days, done it. Then I got Friday, Saturday. I sleep most of the Saturday anyway because of my night shift. Then I'll have all afternoon to spend with my family because that's really important too. Sunday will be a complete rest day for me. So yeah, I won't train at all. And then move back into the 6 on again. My 4 days off. So my 4 days off then becomes a little bit easier because then I can train whenever I want. So obviously this is my 6 days there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day off. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 days off. Then I'm back in work on that Wednesday. So I can then, I can still train Monday, Tuesday, and I can pick a slot anywhere I want that day. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, as a shift worker, it gets a little bit easier. Your wife's probably at work, your kids are probably at school, and you've got a big lot of time to actually fit this stuff in. It's not as if you're going to try and work this stuff in after work with the kids and everything else, and you can actually, you got a couple of days spare to do it, okay? And that gives you a bunch of freedom then to get your workout in. So when you say you haven't got time, you have got time. You just need to work it out and map it out properly. This is how I do it, and I know I don't do it as rigorously as this anymore because I've set up my own routines. So my routines are always before work, and that really works for me, and it could work for you too. So this is exactly how I map out my workout schedule around my crazy shift schedule, and trust me, it works an absolute treat. With that, you've got to absolutely block this time off though, okay? So when you get your shift pattern, sit down, map it all out, and absolutely guard those hour sessions with yourself, because it's important to do so. It's a priority and you must do it. And you know, if you want to lose weight and get fit, you have to do this sort of thing. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it to chance, you're not going to get it done. And a little term I kind of, you know, I'm going to take on board myself. I don't know where it came from, but it's called time leadership. So if you know, we talk about time management. Management in my mind just seems, you know, trying to put out all the fires. If you lead your time, if you absolutely lead it from the front, and you're in control of it, because you're in control of your time. And if those certain priorities that you have, put them in your diary, make sure you do them, you're going to absolutely be fine. And you're never going to not have a workout schedule ever again. This is how you do it. Hope it was helpful, guys. If you did like it, leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button, would be amazing. And yeah, there's also a link to my 7-step cheat sheet down below. And what essentially that is kind of a lifestyle plan, if you like, in 7 steps that you can help you get more sleep. It's going to help you with your snacks at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's going to do a bunch of things that's going to really help you get the handle on shift work, losing weight, and having a really healthy existence. Because I know what it's like. It's really tiring, really tough. But this 7-step cheat sheet is something that you can run with and implement it straight into your day. So that's going to be down below for you guys, which is going to be awesome. Like and subscribe, and as always, guys, start afresh, because if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.